Good morning, everybody. It's Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. I almost said from Southern Adornments Live. I have had Southern Adornments Live on the brain for a good couple of months now. And then we actually just had it this past week in Destin, Florida. And I just got home last night. We had the most marvelous time. So we're going to be talking about that this morning. Instead of 5 of my favorite things, I've just got a handful of things that I want to share with you all. Number 1, we're going to do a big box of blanks reveal. We're going to show some pictures and talk about Southern Adornments Live. And number 3, I've got a t-shirt for you. So there's a story behind it. I want to welcome you all in. Has everyone rested up? Those of you who are at Southern Adornments Live with me, did you make it home safely? Are you rested? Are you glad to be back in your own bed? Last night was the first time I have slept in my own bed in over a week, and I slept like a baby. It was so nice. So we had such a wonderful time. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Deanna or Dina. Hello, Kelly and Nicole, Kathy and Cindy and Laura and Kelly and all of you guys, awesome people. Marina says, 10 minutes ago, I picked up my phone to see if you were live. I was almost late because I got busy gathering up photos from Southern Adornments Live. And then I got distracted looking at pictures of Southern Adornments Live. And next thing you know, I'm like, it's time to go live. Hey, Tamara Johnson, glad you made it home safely. She said, I had so much fun. Thank you for coming. It was a lot of fun. It exceeded every dream and expectation that I had for it, and then some. And next year is going to be even better. And we're going to talk about that in a moment. Nicole said, I'm going to buy my ticket right after this. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, Painters Clubhouse are going to get to buy their tickets to Southern Adornments Live at 10:30 today. I'm going to be going live inside the group. So we're going to be talking about that too. I don't want to go through my entire punch list of things that we're going to talk about before I even get started. Oh, Sandy, I'm so sorry you missed it too. I really hope you can come and join us next year. We're going to be talking about where it's going to be. I revealed the location for it on Saturday, and the ladies whooped and hollered, cheered, and it was the most grand thing ever. And so I'll be revealing that in a moment also. Hello, Bianca. Wanda said, I didn't think you would have a live, so I'm glad you are. Yeah, we got home last night. I slept like a baby. I feel much better. I'm ready to hit the ground running today. So I've got a lot to do today. I got to go live for this Friday Fab 5. Afterwards, I got to go live in the Painters Clubhouse to announce Southern Adornments Live ticket sales in there. And then after that, I got to get caught up on shipping. We've got 140 packages ready that are waiting to go out. But thankfully, we don't have to cut all of those. They are already cut because my local woodcutter that's been cutting for me for years kept us caught up while we were gone and made a delivery last night. So all we have to do today is ship and get them all sent out. So that's awesome. Hey, Nicole, she said, I love the Smokies. Such a relaxing place. Yes, it is. Hi, Cassie. She said, I'm excited. Hopefully I can attend in 2024. Yes. So let's get started by talking about the t-shirt that I'm wearing. This was one that Cotton Chaos brought to my event. And this is actually my lettering. I designed it in Procreate. And I hadn't even seen a picture of it until I got to Southern Adornments Live, and they were like, here's your shirt. I designed the lettering on the Procreate app, and said, I want you to do something that your people will be able to relate to, that they'll love. So I did this saying, trust the process, because we do say that pretty frequently, because sometimes, with art, you have to get through the messy to get to the part where you really love it. And so trust the process, I felt like with the paintbrush really went along with what we do and how we paint. And of course, they put it on this awesome splatter paint t-shirt. It's splattered front and back. Super fun. It's available in several different sizes. So if you need the link to go buy this one, it is in the video description for you guys. Now, I didn't link directly to this shirt. I linked to a page that has some of their crafting tees on it, because they also have a couple of other crafting tees that some of you guys might like. One of them is pink, and it's got flowers, but out of the flowers is popping up a hot glue gun and some scissors. And so it's not words, it's just general crafting fun. And then there's another one that in rainbow ombre, it says, no mistakes, just happy accidents. And so if you're a Bob Ross fan, you need that shirt too. So you might want to add all 3 to your cart. So if you decide to, keep in mind that you do get free shipping. I think if you spend over $75, I don't know, it says it on their website how much it is. So go shop. Hello, Donna. She said, our celebrity. You guys make me feel like a celebrity. And I felt like a celebrity this past weekend. You guys were so sweet. And we had such an awesome time. It was amazing. So go grab this t-shirt if you haven't already at cottonchaos.com. And then next item on the Fab Five list, I want to reveal our big box of blanks. And after I reveal big box of blanks, we're going to show some pictures from Southern Dormants Live and talk about all the details. So let's do the big box of blanks reveal first. I feel like I'm cramming like 3 Facebook Lives worth of information into one live. I got to cut this one open because it's still boxed up. And guys, guess what? We actually cut too many of these. So you're in for a treat. If you're not a Big Box of Blanks subscriber and you want to be, and you want to get this particular box, we've never done this before, but you can sign up today and we'll mail you one out because we have several extra pieces for this box already cut and ready to go out. And so if you have not signed up for Big Box of Blanks before, you can get this actual box mailed to you. Kelly said, I've had my unopened BBB behind me. Were you waiting for me, Kelly? You could have opened it before now. That would have been okay. It would have been acceptable, but that's kind of funny. Janet got her first big box of blanks. Awesome. Yes, Sheila. I think you can still order the October companion box. Yes, I'll talk about that in the powwow next when I go live in the Clubhouse. Sarah said we need a mini box of blanks for our kiddos. Sarah, that's on my mind. I keep thinking that like a lot of you guys have kiddos that want to paint along with you. So I need to figure out a way to do like an add-on to your big box of blanks where they can get like the mini pieces in with your box or something. I don't know. That's on my mind, but I haven't worked out the details of how to do it just yet. Bonnie said, I loved my first big box of blanks. So we've been doing this for like a year and a half. So we've sent out 6 big box of blanks so far. We started it in June of 22. And every time we've done a big box of blanks reveal, I'm like, sorry, guys, you got to get on the wait list. We don't have any boxes left. You can't, and because we don't like to show you what's in the box before you buy. It's a mystery each time. So this is the first time ever that you're going to be able to see what's in the box and order this particular box. And it's just because we made an oops. So don't count on this happening next time. All right. So I'm going to open her up and show you what's inside. Brown paper, you know, boring. And inside each box is going to come a supply list pack. So you're going to open this up. Don't throw these away. This is like your little painting Bible, so to speak. It's going to have your QR codes to your videos on it. It's going to have your supply list for the colors that you're going to need. And some of you guys have told me that you're actually keeping these and like putting them in like a nice little binder or folder so that you have them to reference later. Sarah said, my daughter opened mine when I was at SA Live and thought it was her. Did she paint them all while you were gone too? She was like, you know what? Mom's gone to a painting conference. I'm just going to paint them all for her. Teresa said, I opened as soon as I got home from Florida. Love it. Laura said, this was my favorite big box of blanks. Thank you for the extras. We did put some little extras in the box this month. We put this little snack tree cake ornament, and I'm missing 3 red aspen nails, y'all. Packing up the car to come home yesterday was a mess. I lost 3 of them and I couldn't find them. I'm sure they're laying in the driveway or in the back of my car somewhere. And then we also gave you guys this cute little cardinal, which goes perfectly with one of the door hangers that you're going to be painting. Actually, both of these go perfectly with one of the door hangers you're going to be painting. So Sarah, hopefully one of your kiddos can paint one of these small ones. They were just a bonus. You did not pay for those. We just threw those in just because. So first item in the box is this Give Thanks Unto the Lord door hanger. That's what it looks like painted. It's got multicolor leaves all the way around. And so the etched blank has those leaves all the way around. So you can kind of paint the entire thing, your background color, and then you can start painting your leaves and then do your lettering last. And so if you're a little intimidated by lettering, it's super easy because it's laser etched on here. So you'll be able to paint over this with your background color and then do your lettering with a pen or a paintbrush. Sarah said, no, but we've painted every day since I got home. I'm so glad to hear that. Did she love seeing the little goodies that you brought home from Southern Dormants Live? All the things you painted there? So on our supply list, you've got your colors you're going to need. You've got a picture of the project. You've got a QR code to scan for the video, and on the back are written instructions with a few photos to kind of guide you along the way. So that is project number 1, and you are to paint that one. Technically, if you're following along month to month, you would paint that in October so that it's ready to hang on your door in the month of November for Thanksgiving. So this box has Thanksgiving, Christmas, and winter in it. You might be wondering why we didn't give you a Halloween design in October. It's because a lot of you guys might be playing catch up and not have time to paint it in time for Halloween. So we try to keep you about a month ahead for the holidays. Okay, the next one is this Christmas tree cake design. Going to be painting that one. It looks like a big Christmas tree cake. And on the original, I've got it somewhere around here. It's got like snow text along the side that we colored with like a tan color to make it actually look like the texture of cake. And then we used puff paint for the sprinkles. So this is a really fun one, and it's super easy to paint. Did I show you the picture of it up close of what it looks like painted? There you go. Kelly says, I haven't been painting because I'm trying to clean up my craft room, which is a disaster. Mine is a pretty big disaster as well. Nicole said this one was my favorite. I saw somebody else say this was their favorite big box of blanks so far. And then the third one in the box is a winter design. So you can hang this up all winter. It's the winter cardinal. So it's a cardinal sitting on a snowy branch. And in this one, we teach you a little bit of splatter paint for the snowy sky in the background. And then, you'd put snow and stuff on the branches. So if you buy the snow text for the snack tree cake, you could also use the snow text on your snowy branches. I didn't do that in this tutorial, but just keep in mind that's a fun little idea that you could do. And my mom was real confused when she was helping us pack these. She thought it hung like this with the word hello perfectly across the top. I was like, no, Mom, it hangs like this. So like this part and this part should be level. So the word hello is kind of going at a slant down the side. Your bird should be level. Your branch is going kind of like it's hanging down. So this is the horizon line of your design. And so all 3 of these are 18-inch door hanger blanks ready to paint. And then you've got your supply list to go along with them so you can pick up the colors if you don't have these colors. But don't feel like you have to get the exact colors that I'm using. You can just use whatever you've got on hand and try to get a close match. And then, of course, your little bonus pieces. You could use these in your tiered tray decor. You could paint them and hang them on your Christmas tree, or you could just let your kids paint them if they feel a little left out and want to paint something fun too. We try to always provide some sort of little bonus in your box each month that kind of gives you something fun to paint that you didn't have to pay for, because it's always fun to get extra goodies. Let's see. Tina says, I was missing 2 of my direction sheets. Oh, I'm so glad you got them emailed to you. I don't know how that happened. Like, I think through our packing process, and I'm like, how is that even possible? But who knows? My mom and I do a lot of it. And when we get to talking, sometimes mistakes are made because we're like busy chit-chatting about something. And next thing you know, we didn't put something in there that we should have put in there. But we're not perfect. Vicki said, I just picked up my snow text and puff paint. Wonderful. Awesome. Please send us pictures when you get these painted. Okay. So out of those 3, which one was your favorite? Was it the Give Thanks Unto the Lord, the snack tree cake, or the winter cardinal? Which one are you most excited to paint? Even if you're not a Big Box of Blanks subscriber, which one would you be most excited to paint? Hey, Sarah. Hey, girl. Let's see. Vinny says the cardinal. Bianca says the tree cake. So does Vicky. Pam says the winter cardinal. Eunice says the cardinal. Linda loves the cardinal. That cardinal is such a classic. I feel like it could go all winter. Like, you could hang it up right after Christmas and leave it up until the snow is done and it's suddenly time for spring. So it's a really good one. Melinda says all 3 of them. Okay, so if you missed out on this Big Box of Blanks, like I said, this is the first time we've ever done this, but we do have extras. You could order this one today and we will ship it out to you. We have some made up already. And so if you're not a Big Box of Blanks subscriber, it's $75. Guys, that's a steal. That's $25 per door hanger, and you're getting the tutorial. $25 per door hanger. That is a great deal. That's cheaper than I was doing my paint parties for back in the day when I was actually teaching paint parties here in town. I think I used to do them for $35. So for $25, we will send you the wood blank and a video tutorial for you to follow along with. Somebody said, when will you reveal the next big box of blanks? So this is a quarterly subscription, Bonnie. So the next box will not ship until the new year, okay, until January. And so we won't be doing that reveal until like the second week of January, probably, because my family always goes out of town right after Christmas. So I'm betting we won't ship it until after we get back from that trip. And so we won't do that reveal until like the second week of January. So you'll get 4 boxes a year, $75 for each box. So if you're a subscriber for an entire year, you'll end up with 12 door hangers, one for every month of the year. And of course, if you're a subscriber for more than a year, you're going to start to have more than 12 door hangers. So you can start gifting them to people. Maybe you give the one from last year away, or you sell it. Because a lot of you guys who were subscribers this time last year, so you already have a Halloween door hanger or a Thanksgiving door hanger or Christmas. And so you could start gifting or selling the door hanger that you painted last year, or sell the one this year, depending on which one's your favorite, and keep the one that you want to hang on your door. It's $75 a quarter, Zelda. You can sign up at this link. I'm going to drop it in the description for you. Here we go. Big box of blanks. I'm copying and pasting it for you guys. Sarah says, I really want you to make me a snack tree cake door hanger. I will, Sarah. I'll make you one. Any other questions about Big Box of Blanks? So just to recap, I shared a link to this shirt that Cotton Chaos made, and it's my hand lettering. I opened the Big Box of Blanks and showed you guys what was inside, and you can sign up for $75. Whitney wants to know if Sarah's going to leave that tree cake design out year round. You know, I feel like she's trying to say that you left your Christmas tree out all year round, Sarah. It's not like you did that, right? We're all good friends with Sarah. We like to give her a hard time. How do we get on that list? Leanne, you don't have to get on the list. You can actually sign up today because we have extras. So go sign up at the link that I put right here in the description. This will take you right over, and you can sign up for $75 a quarter. Do you take the money out each quarter? Yes. So if your money comes out, your money will come out today, and then won't come out again until December 15th. That will be the payment for the January box that you're going to get, or the first quarter of 2024, technically. Michelle, sorry to spoil it for you. Is there a Grinch in the Painters Clubhouse? No, there's not. We actually try to stay away from doing things like Grinch, Mickey Mouse, things like that, because they are licensed and Disney will come after you. And I don't want Disney arresting me or anybody else for copycatting their stuff. Okay, Leanne says, I'm on the wait list. How do I start receiving it? Click the link that I just put in the comments, Leanne, and go sign up right now. Jeannie says, do you have to be a Big Box of Blanks subscriber in order to get this one, or just purchase as a Clubhouse member? You have to be a Big Box of Blanks subscriber. So you'll have to go click the link and sign up quarterly to get this one. Okay, I think that was all of your questions about Big Box of Blanks. So without further ado, I'm going to show you a few pictures of Southern Adornments Live. We just had it this past Friday and Saturday in Destin, Florida. And y'all, it was such a blast. We had look at this balloon decor. First of all, I think this was probably my favorite decoration and decor that we've had at any event so far. So last year was in Dallas, Texas, and we had a huge balloon wall. This year, we brought in the marquee lights, the marquee letters, which I think are my favorite. We may do those every year. And then the balloons are so fun. They did a tropical theme for Florida. And we had about 140 different women come and paint with us. So this is the entire room. Here's one side of the room. They're all painting intently. Sorry, hang on. My son.
Love you.
Did you want to see the birthday boy?
No.
My oldest turned 17 today. If you're going to come in here and be on camera. Oh, now the cat's getting jealous. This is a whole party now.
Love you. Bye.
Take the cat with you, please.
I'll leave you with her.
No, take her with you. We've been out of town, and coming home last night, she would not leave any of us alone. She was meowing and rubbing on all of us, wanting attention the second we walked through the door. Even though somebody had been coming by and checking on her regularly, she was feeling left out. Thank you guys for the birthday. They all said happy birthday. Thank you. It's funny because he went with us to Florida, but I bet a lot of you guys who were there at the event never even saw him, did you? He he stayed squirreled away in one of the office rooms, like hiding out the entire event. Even though in Dallas, when we went, we made him like help pass out paint and stuff. And then this year, we had so many helpers, we didn't have to have him help. And so he was hiding out on his phone almost the entire day for 2 days. But anyways, he turned 17 today. So yes, we had about 140 different women come and paint live with us. Here's one side of the room. And then here's the other. It was so much fun, you guys. Do you see over there on the wall in the distance, that brown paper banner? That was actually a interactive paint banner that we did. Lauren Martin and I got together back in July and drew it out like with black paint. And then we taped it up on the wall at the event. And then the ladies all came and just added a little color. It was like a coloring book page for the entire event. And everybody, the longer it went, the more color got added to it. And by the end of it, it was full of color. We brought it back home with us. So maybe I can like hang it up on the wall behind me on Monday when we start selling tickets to the public and show you guys. It was super fun. But we did 6 different projects over 2 days, and it was the most relaxing and fun. This is a shot of the day that we did the door hanger. This was the very first morning. We painted a full-size door hanger with me, and it had 3D pieces that said, "Welcome to our home." And we had a blast. And then we took a group photo. So here's everybody all in one group photo. And if you think it's difficult to get this many ladies together to all look forward to the camera where we can all see them, it is. Tamara said, I saw him once getting off the elevator at the hotel. Just one time. That's it. Oh, Joanne, I'm glad he remembered you from last year. And I'm shocked that you saw him several times. Lynn said, I saw him at the pool Saturday night. Guys, we had so much fun. Not only did we do the 6 crafts together and we took tons of photos and had a blast, but at the hotel, there was karaoke and I sang Reba. And our MC, Kaya, this is her in this photo here, got up and sang 3 or 4 different songs. Guys, she does not have a shy bone in her body. She is the most outgoing person you will ever meet. She got up and sang Sold from John Michael Montgomery. What else did she sing? Some of you guys who were there will have to remind me. Donna says, play Reba. The Reba song that I sang was Why Haven't I Heard From You? And I thought it was going to be so easy because I knew every word to that song. I was like, I got this. I know every word. It's going to be so easy. But then I got up there and the nerves took hold of me and I suddenly started forgetting the words. But thankfully with karaoke, they have the words for you. But like, I didn't realize how much breath it takes to sing and keep up with the pace of that song. By the end of the song, I'm like, how many more verses do we have? I just kept belting it out and I was fine. I was exhausted. Kaya is the best. She is amazing. And she's going to be back for 2024. And if you guys were wondering where 2024 is going to be, it's going to be in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee, where Miss Dolly Parton herself is from. And it's from Sevierville, Tennessee. We're going to be hanging out at the Wilderness at the Smokies, which is a huge resort. It has an indoor and an outdoor water park. However, we're going to be there in November of 2024. So the outdoor water park will not be functional. But I do hear that there's going to be an ice skating rink at the outdoor water park. So bring your families if you want. If you don't want, I don't blame you. Maybe you want to sleep in a bed all by yourself and have the room all to yourself. But if your families want to come and join along, you can go paint during the painting sessions and they can hang out at the indoor water park or go check out the outside like skating rink area, or they can just go hang out in all of the awesome stuff. There's places to shop. There's go-karts. There's mini golf. You will never run out of stuff to do in the Great Smoky Mountains. There is so much that you can see and do. So yes, Joanne, I saw you sing 2 songs at karaoke. Wasn't one of them Bohemian Rhapsody or something? You did an awesome job. I was just so blown away by so many of our Southern Adornments Live ladies who got up there and took hold of that microphone. We've got some talented ladies. Somebody said it would be cool if Dolly could make an appearance. You know, Cassie, my husband has said that so many times. I'm like, honey, I think you overestimate the power of influence that I have. I can get ladies to come and craft with me, but I don't know that I can get Dolly to come and make an appearance. I would be shocked if we could ever do that. Let's see. April says, I am at the Smokies as we speak. Oh, I bet it is beautiful this time of year, April. The leaves are changing. We're going to be there in November, and there's a couple of reasons why I chose November. Number one, the traffic is a whole lot less. If you've ever been to the Smoky Mountains, that area is bumper to bumper traffic if you go in like this time of year when it's the fall foliage is at its height. But they told me that I talked to them about this. I talked to the tourism bureau and they were like, after Halloween, it slows down a lot. People, there's not nearly as much traffic. So traffic's going to be less. Our room block is going to cost less because of the time of year that we're going. And all the Christmas lights will be up. So that's a huge plus. If you've never seen the Christmas lights in the mountains, they are gorgeous. And so it's a beautiful time of year to go. Even though you're going to miss out on a lot of the beautiful changing leaves, the Christmas lights are going to make up for that a lot. Somebody said, how about we all pray for Dolly to come somehow? Y'all all just start sending her messages and inviting her. Maybe we can send her a formal invitation and she will make an appearance. Mama Mia and Dancing Queen. I got it mixed up. It was somebody else who did Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, Donna said, silly question. If we sign up for a big box of blanks from the link provided, how do we know we're getting the BBB you just showed? If you sign up right now, like anytime, I'll say this, anytime during the month of October, you're going to get this one. After that, we may like pause and hold your subscription until the January one. But it just kind of depends on when your payment comes out. So actually, we may have to cut it off in a couple of weeks if we end up running out of this box. But if you sign up now, you definitely are getting this box. The big box of blanks link, yes, I'll put it in the comments again for you real quick. All right, so here are the details about getting your ticket, because Charity's asking, can I bring somebody if they're not a PC member? Yes. We have several ladies who came to this last event who brought friends, who brought sisters, who brought a whole posse with them. We had a group of ladies called the Flamingals, which I'll show you guys a picture too on Monday when I go live in here. We had another posse of girls who all dressed up in costumes. It was so much fun. And I had no idea they were going to show up in costumes. I was up near the stage, and all of a sudden this music started playing and these ladies started coming out the side door dressed up in these costumes. And I'm like, did Kaya hire a troop of people dressed up? Who is this? And then I started recognizing the faces as they got closer. It was a blast. So right after this live at 10:30 a.m. Central, that's in about 30 minutes, I'm going to go live inside the Painters Clubhouse group, and we're going to start selling tickets to our members first. We've actually already been selling tickets to our in-person attendees and our virtual attendees. So if you're an in-person or a virtual attendee, you need to grab your ticket now, because as we open it to Painters Clubhouse and to the public, we may sell out by Monday. We have already sold almost half of our tickets just to our in-person and our virtual attendees. And if that's not a testimonial to how amazing this event is, I don't know what is. Because we have already at least 50% of the in-person and virtual attendees who are in that group have bought a ticket or bought a ticket for somebody else to come with them. So that's a testimonial right there that they loved it so much they couldn't wait to do it again. Or the virtual people loved it so much that they're like, next year I'm going to be there in person. So if you've been thinking about it, now is the opportunity, because I'm fixing to go live in the Clubhouse, and I'm going to share the early bird price inside the Painters Clubhouse. Now, our in-person attendees got an even better deal than the early bird price. They got the super early bird price because they bought at the live event and during the first weekend. Now, that price ends tomorrow, Saturday, October 7th at midnight. So if you were there in person with us, or you're a virtual attendee and you have that link to buy your super early bird ticket, you have to buy it by tomorrow at midnight. Now, inside the Clubhouse in just a few moments at 10:30, I'm going to drop the link for you guys who are all Clubhouse members who were not there with us in person and were not virtual. You haven't had a link yet, right? So I'm going to give you guys a link. The dates, Bunny, are November 15th and 16th of 2024. And this is going to be the early bird price. It's going to be the cheapest that you guys will ever be able to buy it. And the price will be good through next Sunday. I believe that's October 15th. So you'll have a whole week, unless it sells out, to take advantage of this price. And it will be saving you $150 off your full ticket price and $75 off of the payment plan. Sarah said it was incredible. The energy, the encouragement, the friendships. I know I'm still riding like an endorphin high from it. I was just smiling all week and I don't know. It just made me feel so good to see each and every one of you guys. And somebody said, how do you still have so much energy at the end of day 2? I'm like, it's all of these positive affirmations that I'm getting from all of you guys. You guys are all telling me what an amazing time you had, and that's filling my cup and giving me energy. And then by the time the room cleared out and everybody started to go home, I was starting to crash. I was running out of energy. Where is the live in the Clubhouse? It's going to be in the Facebook group, Connie, at 10:30 here in about 29 minutes. Pam says, I can't come off cloud 9. I know. It was so much fun. Pam is one of the flamingos that I was telling you guys about. They brought their own flamingo mascot, not an actual flamingo, but a statue. They all wore hats with like feathers and things on them. You would not miss them if you had been there. They're not easy to forget. Yes, there is a payment plan also. We'll be talking about all of those nitty-gritty details when I go live in the Clubhouse in just a few moments. But like I said, we had an incredible time. Here's a quick look again at the inside of the room. If you're not a Painters Clubhouse member, you're not a virtual member, and you're not in person, you're just what I would call everybody else, the general public. We are going to be selling tickets to the general public on Monday at 10 a.m. Central. So come back and join me here, right here on my Facebook page or on my YouTube channel at 10 a.m. Central on Monday. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys the link for you guys to purchase, unless for some reason our Painters Clubhouse members buy out every single ticket over the weekend, which is highly possible. If that happens, I'll have to come live on Monday and be like, I'm sorry, but we sold out. But maybe it won't. Maybe you guys will have a chance. So Monday at 10 a.m. Central, I'll be sharing the link with you guys, and you all will have a chance to buy your ticket. Colleen said, I didn't want it to end. I know. And when it ended, I'm like, how soon is next year? And I was like, oh, it feels so far away. But then again, when I think about the planning and all the things that go into it, I'm like, okay, I've still got time. But I am super excited to start planning this next one. We have already started talking about a lot of the details and things that we want to do to make this one even better than last one. And every year I'm like, how can I make it better than it was the year before? And everybody at this event said that this one was better than the last one. And so each year it gets better and better and better. Bunny, it's happening November 15th and 16th, 2024. Cassie, our cap for tickets, I think is about 250, which will, if we sold out, would be our biggest event yet. So I'm super excited. It will be incredible. Okay, so before you guys go, I want to show you the new designs we released in the shop today. They're all Christmas themed. And if that little poinsettia looks familiar, it should. That's the one that we taught at Southern Adornments Live in Miss Cindy Manley's class. I'll show you guys more pictures of that class and what we did. We're going to do an entire breakdown of what you missed at Southern Adornments Live on Monday. So I'll be showing lots of photos and things. And so that poinsettia is one that we did at Southern Adornments Live, and we put resin and gold beads on it. It was beautiful. So all 5 of these designs are brand new. They are 50% off for the templates and 15% off for the wood blanks in our shop. Drop me a comment right now and let me know which one of these is your favorite. That one in the top left, the elf suit with the little red buttons and the buckle, that one is 3D. So if you want to get the 3D design of that one, each little piece is a 3-dimensional element. So the buttons are 3D, the little buckle's 3D, and that little thing up at the top is 3D. I don't know the technical name for it. Gingerbread man, he is so cute. I think that gingerbread man would make super cute ornaments or a banner. Like if you did like a little banner across your mantle and you could put the names of each of your family members on the gingerbread man. Super cute. The poinsettia. One of our ladies at the event did her poinsettia pink, and then another lady did one in blue, and the blue was stunning. I can't wait to show you guys pictures on Monday. Becky wants to know if a lot of people came to Southern Adornments Live alone. I feel like I'd be by myself if I could make it. Yes, there were several ladies who came alone, and if you came alone, you're going to meet a friend the first day. Let me just say that. You're going to meet a friend. There were lots of ladies who told me that they connected with other people and that they're going to go home and stay connected so that the next year they can attend together. And so even if this is your first one and you're attending your first one alone, it won't be that year after year. You're going to be making friends. Okay, Suzanne, you and Becky need to hook up and connect and make friends with each other and plan to attend together. That way you kind of like get to know each other over the next year. You can kind of chit chat in a group chat and kind of make plans to get to know each other over the next year so that you don't feel like you're alone when you show up. Like start a group chat together. Joanne said, I go alone each year. You make friends easy. It's a real easy group of friends to make friends with. I agree. Sarah said, I was terrified to come alone, but met some amazing women. Janet's coming alone. Okay, so the three of you guys could make a little group chat. You could get to know each other over the next year. And then when you show up, you're not going to feel like you don't know each other. You know what I mean? You're going to have known each other over the next year. Okay, Becky says that makes me feel better. I feel like we need to start we haven't started it yet, but when we start the Facebook group for this event, we need like groups who can create pods and you guys can get to know each other leading up to the event. Because I've done that before, guys. I've gone to a business conference where I didn't know a soul there. And I was traveling to Canada outside the country. I was so nervous, but I got to know all of these people in a Facebook group before. And we actually planned to room together. It was me, Gretchen Wheeler, who does my Facebook ads, and I've been good friends with her for the last 5 years. Kara Williams, she's another door hanger painter, and she was really good friends with me. And then Sarah Williams from Framed. So the four of us roomed together at our very first Southern Adornments Live. None of us had ever met before outside of group chat and Facebook group. And when we met, we all shared rooms and beds together. It was like summer camp. And by the end of that event, we were all fast friends. And fast forward 5 years later, I'm still friends with those ladies. And so it's an incredible way to make new friends and to make connections. And so if you're able to do that over the next year, it's going to enhance your experience at the next Southern Adornments Live. So in case you're just now tuning in or you missed out, November 15th and 16th, 2024 is where the next one is happening in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. We're going to be staying at the Wilderness at the Smokies. It's a resort. Go look it up. It's amazing. It's got an indoor water park. That time of year, they're going to have an outdoor ice skating rink. It's incredible. And the conference center is attached to the hotel. So once you get there, the only reason you might have to leave is to go get like lunch or something like that. And you can, if you are planning on flying in and need a ride, hook up with somebody in the group who is driving in so that you can like go to lunches and stuff with them and you guys can split the gas money. What else was I going to say? November 15th, 16th. I told you the date. Oh, and we're going to start selling tickets to the Painters Clubhouse in 22 minutes. And we're going to start selling tickets to the general public, all of the rest of you guys, on Monday at 10 a.m. Central right here. Is it far to get food? No, Joanne. So on the hotel property, there are restaurants in the hotel you can go to. But if you must drive off property, there's a Chick-fil-A like less than a mile down the block. There's a Cracker Barrel less than a mile down the block. We're going to make a whole list for you guys if you have to leave off the property to go get lunch. Sorry, I'm distracted. Like, can y'all see this? Right outside my window. Do you see the chickens? They're coming to say hello. I don't know why they're on the front porch and they're looking in the windows at me and flapping their wings. It's very distracting. What was I saying? We're going to put together a list for you guys of recommended restaurants that are like within a 5-minute radius of the conference center. So you guys will know where you can go. How much? So the tickets, Carolyn, we're going to announce I don't want to like announce that on here before I go live on Monday. So when I go live on Monday, I'll show you the price breakdown and how much you can save and stuff like that. I will say you can get $150 off during our early bird deal, which lasts until October 15th. You get $150 off the ticket price if you pay in full and $75 off if you do a payment plan option. Sheila says, come, you'll make lots of friends. I've been both years, and last year's, I thought no one knew, and the first person I saw hugged and called me by name. That's awesome. Oh, thanks for the reminder, Mom. Yeah, next Friday, we also have our ornament workshop kits that we're going to be selling to you guys. So October 13th, a lot of you guys have that circled on your calendar. And if you can't remember why you have it circled, it's because we're releasing these kits for how to paint these 4 layered ornaments. So they're Christmas ornaments. Each ornament is made up of 4 different pieces that are painted and then layered on top of one another. And then we pour resin inside of them, and they are stunning. A lot of our in-person attendees at the event have already bought those kits and are probably working on them right now. But we are selling those to everybody else starting on the 13th, which is next Friday. So look forward to that. Yes, Bunny, you can use PayPal to pay. Jane said they heard you talking to some cool chicks. I see what you did there. Marina said they want to go live or are saying no to Chick-fil-A. Linda, I'm so excited that you're coming to your first event next year. It's going to be incredible. I'm so happy for you. What are the paint hours for the event? Oh, the actual event usually runs from like 9 to 5 each day. And so you would have the evenings to go out and explore and spend time with some of the other ladies, or good to go back and spend time with your families. So it's up to you. Will there be SVG files for the ornaments? No, Bunny. I actually purchased these SVG files on Etsy and then turned them into a tutorial and are selling just the kits. Sarah says, I want a PJ karaoke party. I'm trying to work some details on that out. You guys loved the karaoke so much at this year's event. I'm like, we need to figure out a way to get a karaoke going next year. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, y'all. I got to wrap it up so I can prepare to go live in the Painters Clubhouse in just a few moments. I'll see y'all there at 10:30 a.m. Central, and we'll drop the link for your Southern Adornments Live 2024 tickets.